Hey, I know this isn't an important video, but I got some bad news. Apparently, my so-called friends are now defending a pedophile. And I'm not kidding. And you don't know, basically, after Avelina made a post about me wearing a bikini, and I got revenge on Avelina, all because he really keeps on being a creep. Do you know what a defender did? They made a drawing of them getting revenge. Like, are you serious right now? Why the hell would you defend a pedophile for? I hate when they do. I hate when they do that. And no joke, apparently my so-called friends are now defending a pedophile named Avelina. Everyone believe me? Here's the proof. If you go to this guy's channel, if you don't know, look what he made. This is what I'm talking about. And look at this. He drew me so ugly. Like, what the heck? That just looks like my drawings back in previous years. And that looks like my 2019 style. Like, are you freaking serious right now? Why'd you defend a pedophile? Even worse is that Lucas also defended a pedophile. If you won't believe me, here's the proof. As you can see, he thinks that I quote-unquote love Avelina, which I freaking don't. I still hate him because he won't leave me alone, he won't respect my privacy, and he's being a creep. And even worse is that he also sexualized me 3 times. Wanna why? Cause in my alt account, I called him out for making a post of him trying to touch my private parts. And second, he drew a bikini out of me in the first time, and now in the third time, he did it again for the second time. Like, nah, dude, this people's making me mad right now. Why are they defending a pedophile? Jesus, this is why I hate my so-called friends that defend a pedophile. And they think that I was friends with Avelina, which I don't. Like, dude, are you fucking serious right now? I hate it when people think that I'm friends with Avelina when I freaking don't. I'm not friends with a pedophile. I'm just not. Now please stop trying to mischaracterize me to love him. I hate me I hate being mischaracterized. Now I'm about to get the backseat from Dandy's World treatment. Wanna why? Cause apparently a backseat she's getting mischaracterized all because she said that she's afraid of being replaced, and yet people have to mischaracterize backseat to make her hate Coca. Like, come on. Seriously, I literally hate my so-called friends that defend a pedophile. And think that I'm friends with them, which is not true. I'm not even friends with him. He's being a freaking creep. And even worse is that I'm 15. You see? I confirmed it. I'm still a minor, bro. To be honest, I hope Avelina goes to jail. I seriously hope the defenders get a life, man. Speaking of life, they should also get a job too for defending a pedophile. Just stop, man. It's like the Professor J situation all over again. Wanna know why? Because apparently after Jake got exposed, people still defend him for what he has done. Like, what the hell? The so-called friends are human long legs, this guy and Lucas. Although I'm not friends with him for what he has done. Exactly. He's older than me, which means that he's confirmed that he may be a teenager. I like it when people love me in a normal way, but not in the most disgusting way. Like for example, they call me a mommy. Like, nah, dude, don't call a minor a mommy. And I swear, if people have to mischaracterize me and think that I love Avelina, I'm okay about to freaking lose it. This makes me wanna hug. It'll make me mad if someone had to mischaracterize me to love him again. I freaking hate this man. And I swear to freaking goodness, man, if and I swear to freaking goodness, bro, if someone defends a pedophile one more time, I'm okay about to lose my crap. And I'm okay about to make a drawing about me sending the drawings that someone made on fire. And even worse is that he really made it all about my OC that I created. It's this one. And yes, her name was XHLOE, which is a CGTVE ALT version 1. Like, dude, you do realize that XHLOE is immortal, right? Here's the proof. I confirmed it. Wanna why? Because apparently she has infinite health. And I don't know why, but some owner of CCTVE AOT, which is me, had to give him infinite health. And that includes people that cared for her too. That's why she's immortal. And yes, she can rebuild herself if someone destroys her. And yes, this is for example, if my OC, if XHLOE gets killed, she'll get revived, and then she'll take revenge on them a few seconds later, right after they got killed. I will do a normal stream soon. But I still get mad when someone defends a pedophile. Like, dude, stop defending a freaking pedophile. Just stop it. Why do y'all care for Avelina instead of me? Y'all do realize that I got sexually assaulted online, right? Not in real life because I never experienced that. Luckily. Exactly. What is with people supporting pedophiles? And by the way, I don't know why, but every single time I talk about the same topic, I feel like it may be the reason why I may be autistic because I always talk about the same topic. Yes, I heard about the unsafe emoji combos and I don't like it. Celestial, that's what I freaking do. Now shut up. Don't tell me what to do. I'll agree with you, Emily. Exactly, your typical animator. I should have been hated because I'm autistic. People should respect that because I have autism and I also have autism spectrum. And if y'all ask me what does being autistic feel like, then that's a weird question I've ever seen. Like, come on, what did I do to you, bro? Just because I'm being autistic, that doesn't mean I have to freaking, get mad at me for being autistic. Like, dude, what's wrong with being autistic? I'm a part of it. And I'm also have the autism spectrum. And no joke, I still hate it when my so-called friends are defending a pedophile. And plus, how in the heck are we supposed to ignore Avelina while he literally still gives me attention? Like every single time people tell me to ignore him, and what does Avelina do? Still trying to get me attention, and it gets to a point where I do the same thing. Like Jesus, give me a break and let me ignore you. Bro, are you even black for saying the N word? Are you even black? Because if you say the N word, is your skin color black or something? Because if not, I may want to block you or something. And by the way, how the heck is Avelina not getting canceled just yet? Oh, you sure about that, Celestial? I agree with you, Troy. I agree. I hate it when my so-called friends have to freaking defend a pedophile. Man, this is the real reason why I hate being mischaracterized to like pedophiles. Like, dude, for the last time, I don't support pedophile people. I hate them so much. You're welcome. Like, come on, Avelina, just give me a break. By the way, if you're seeing this live stream, Victor, I can't tell if this is a compliment or a hate comment you said. Also, the one that mischaracterized me was Lucas. The one that mischaracterized me was freaking Lucas. And if you don't know, here's the proof. Again, that he mischaracterized me to like a pedophile. As you can see, he thinks that I support him and be friends with him, which I freaking don't. And since I had that expression, it means that I got mischaracterized. Bro, if you don't like my talking, then why the fuck are you watching me yap then? I swear, people like them piss me off. Why do they keep saying, "Oh, I don't want to hear you yapping"? Then why would you click on the live stream then? Just shut the hell up and let me yap. Jeez, I hate when my so-called friends are being rude to me. God damn. Exactly, Celeste. Exactly. If Celeste wasn't nice, then why are you here then? No offense, but can you not go off topic? I will be off top. We can only go off topic if we do a normal stream. Only show something funny or something else. Oh, and by the way, and my so-called friends think that think, keep on telling me what to do after I freaking yap, I'll be mad. Cause first of all, you're not the owner of the channel. I am. Second, and second of all, how the f do you always have to tell me what to do when I'm the person who owns this account? You can, Victor. But please, don't be rude to me. If you don't like my talking, then why are you watching my stream then? Oh, and even worse is that he keeps on sharing my posts and he won't leave me alone because basically I made a post about Errol with a top hat and then he says, give me his hat back. Well, guess what? You deserve to get your hat stolen. Honestly, I don't even know what to do at this point. Oh my god, handle swearing, bro. Please handle swearing. Exactly. Can my fans be normal for once? Jesus, no wonder why people Jeez, no wonder why I hate my so-called friends that are being rude to me, telling me what to do, and being rude. Especially when they defend the pedal and support bad people. Calloway said, no offense, but I don't like people that would be so mean. Unfortunately, you're one of them, which means that I don't like that type of so-called fan. Victor, I don't have the link to the people that ruined my channels. I just don't have it. I'm sorry. No, I haven't played Unicorn Playroom. I don't know who that is. Oh gosh, I still remember the time that some user made, hold up. I remember that this user that has the two T's name totally had to freaking sexualize me and, you know, said the one like, cause when I checked all my mentions, apparently some user saw the post that said not a ship, but guess what they did? They made CP out of my OC. And even worse is that they made my always OC made Sister doing the, you know, like now, dude, why do I still remember this? And because of that, I had to block him, and I'm sorry everyone, but I didn't show the proof that they did this. Exactly, Tia Maria. Will my fan base get better? Oh, I forgot. Exactly. Can you just understand the serious about this? I agree with Wacky Bros. Just let me breathe, man. Like every single time I freaking breathe, what do people do? Attack me for being autistic and attack me for calling out a pedophile. Like, are you serious right now? I agree with this. By the way, sorry for the off topic, but this is a spoiler for Everything You Know Is Not Okay Part 4. And if you don't know what the heck is going on in the thumbnail, let's just say that Miracle Machine got mad for what Mimic Machine just said to not fly. And because of that, he was strangling the heck out of him right after he beat him up. So hard. And if you don't know what it says, "You did this to me, William." And the reason why it said that, because let's just say that Miracle Machine says that catchphrase, and he calls him the real name. But then after that, Mimic Machine says, how in the how in the hell did you know my real name? And then Miracle Machine says, let's just say I used my imagination. I don't know. So yeah, that's the spoilers. Exactly, I didn't deserve to get attacked in the YouTube community. I know that adding swear can cause the series to be corny, but still, I don't know why people still add that. Exactly, Danielle Cassia. My fans used to be normal for like 5 billion years. Also, if you don't know who started this, it was actually Avelina and most of my old haters. By the way, the reason why all of this CTVE hate base started because let's just say that in 2020, apparently, I don't know when I got my first hater. Let's just say that back in 2019 or something, I got my first hater. And if you don't know the actual first hater is, it was actually Trudy Telesford. Yep, it's true. Trudy Telesford is the one who started the CTVE hate base. Wanna know why? Because in 2019, he made a video called Trudy Telesford versus CTVE. But then I got so mad that we had beef with each other. But then we became friends in 2020. Until in 2021 or something, we ended up cutting ties with each other and had beef again. But now this year we now apologize and now we got along. Luckily. So yeah. That's the real reason why Trudy Tales Force started all this. And unfortunately, that includes Javen Charles too. He's the one who started the CTVE hate base too. That includes Pedro BR. The green face. Wanna know why I said that? Because apparently I just saw Pedro Bion having beef with Giovanni Anime and I told him to stop, but then what did he do? He got mad then attacked me over a criticism. Like dude, are you serious? Just because I had to defend Giovanni for a good reason, that doesn't mean you have to attack me. Like why dude? So yeah, that's why all the CTVE hate base started. And even worse is that it's all also caused this. My old hater. And yes, their name was It's all UTTP or something. And if you don't know, basically he was a hater of mine. And even worse is that let's just say that he sexualized me many times back in 2020. Wanna know why? Because apparently he made DCTVE act CCTVE. If you don't know, it was him having intercourse with me. I'm not kidding, bro. And yes, if you don't know, DCTVE is my old friend. He was my ex-friend. He used to be my friend, but now not anymore because apparently he cut a ties for me for quote unquote sub bonding, which is not true. I wasn't even bodying. It's just that most of the people have to subscribe to me, and it gets to the point where I get over 1K subs in my old account. And even worse is that about my old hater name, it's OOUTTP. He also he also sexualized my October 2020 OC twice. Although I'm just 10 years old in that time. Like that dude, my old hater's a pedophile. Wanna why? Because let's just say that he added a dildo in my 2020 OC and I felt uncomfortable. Like that dude, what is wrong with my old hater now? Yep, I agree. I would get PTSD if someone says the word Avelina in the future. Yep, it's true. My old hater name, it's OOUTTP, literally just added a dildo in my 2020 OC when I was freaking 10. Like, nah, dude, what is with the world? And yes, it took place on his freaking series called FACK, Diago, and CGTVE. And even worse is that he also keeps doing four fetishes out of me and my characters. Wanna know why? It's because apparently, let's just say that it's all UTCP kids are making four out of pessimist, which is a freaking minor or an adult. Wanna know why? Because about Chloe the Pessimist, the video editor 2, which is my OC, it got sexualized. Like, nah, dude. Why did my old haters make four fetish out of my OCs and then sexualize it by adding a dildo? Like, are you serious right now? This is too much, man. Why did my old haters do this to me? Exactly. And by the way, it's Olo, which is my old hater. If you're seeing this, I hope you get terminated for sexualizing my 10-year-old OC back in 2020. By the way, I'm sorry if y'all got traumatized by explaining that. It's just that I know how I feel about my old haters. And even worse is that people keep on making blueberry inflations out of my OC, which is DCTVE too. I can't move on when someone still had to give me attention. I'm sorry, but I can't. I try so hard to move on, and yet people still give me attention just to get me mad. Bro, don't time them out. They're just giving me advice to ignore them. Man, man, to be honest, I really hope my old haters get terminated on YouTube for sexualizing me when I was a 10-year-old back in 2020. Like, dude, can you please just give my OC a break? I'm still a minor, man. What the heck? That's gross. Oh, goodbye, Jasper. By the way, I still Oh, by the way, about that, hmm, on and about that, I may want to do a normal stream soon because I can't. Oh, by the way, about that, I feel like these I feel like these people in the Roots community are the reasons why I left the community. Wanna why? Because apparently some of the Rooms YouTubers freaking cut ties with me, and because of that, I left the Rooms community. And right after I left the Rooms community, I still get harassed, which kind of sucks. Exactly. My OC was 10 years old in that time in 2020. And yes, it was the same age as I do. But now this year, I'm now 15. I'm no longer 10 years old. And yes, and yes, I am hitting puberty. Wanna know why? Because I never knew what being a teenager feels like. Yeah, I would agree with you, Bobson. And unfortunately, by the way, since people in the roots community still treat me like crap, now I'm about to get PTSD for them. So yeah, like I said, now I never knew what being a teenager feels like. Dude, I don't care. I always leak my age. Wanna know why? Because in 2020 I said I was 10 years old that time, but now this year I'm now 15. Like, dude, this isn't a new information. Whoa, can you not speak gibberish? And I don't know why, because back in 2022, uh, I was 12 years old in that time because I always liked being 12. But now this year, I'm starting to hit puberty when I turned 13 in 2023. And to be honest, that's absolutely crazy. But I feel like nothing's the same anymore since my art style changed. I'll agree with you, soccer ball. Why does people accuse you of being 10? By the way, I still miss my old account. Wanna know why? Because apparently my old account was in 2020 was still named Red Heart the Chloe. And if you don't know, basically the real reason why my old account got terminated on 2018 or in September of 2020, probably because of probably because YouTube had to ban my old account and I decided to create a new one. But right now, my new account that I made called I don't know, it's still active, I guess. I agree with you, Ollie. I kind of regret doing the account that I made. Wanna know why? Because apparently it used to have over 10K subs, but due to the fact that someone with the FNF, due to someone that starts with the E and ends with the G, and I can't say it, had to false expose me for being racist and more. Now I had to delete my account because of false accusations behind me. I always hate being accused of something that I never did. I'll agree with you, LTTDE. So yeah, I don't know why, but back in 2022, I I used to be 12 years old and I have a classic OC that basically with a white skin, with a brown hair, and with a pink hat, and its title was CGTVE. But now guess what? Since my OC changed this year, and I feel like I'm starting to get different. Now I know what being a teenager feels like. But now nothing's the same anymore. And I don't know why, but probably in 2020, I used to have this cringy art style. But ever since my art style is completely changing, now I feel like my art style is changing 1 second every single time I turn older. I don't know what to do at this point. I'll say egg. I agree. I hate it when people defend Avelina. Please expose Avelina. I beg of you. I'm not trying to be a beggar, but please do. Well,